despite Mr. Johnson failed to get his meaningful vote through Parliament yesterday. This is likely to happen anyway by Thursday, if not mistaken. He's going to push again today. There is forecast that points to MPs approving Johnson's deal. There's very good chances, but there's going to be, of course, amendments. His proposal is going to be squeezed through not just the House of Commons, but also the Parliament. And the thing is, at the time, is really running low. So we might see an extension because even if his agreement is to be passes through the Parliament, we're not going to see any legislation going through before the 31st. Whatever the case is, that the sentiment is optimistic. Pound is likely to move to the upside further. We have here completed wave 1 and wave 2 in the intermediate decree, and we're moving in the minor now because we are looking at this being quite an impulsive move, right? I believe that wave 3 is going to end around at 131, 132 levels. Okay, we are seeing, of course, we're going to see some small pullbacks, but I believe that the minor is going to end anywhere between 134 and 138, and this is where wave 3 intermediate is going to be completed. So we might have 3 over here, 4 and 5, which is a very good scenario. And of course, within that, we have we would have a minute move to the upside. Both indicators are not showing any biases, so we should be okay to follow the trend pretty much. Now, on the other pair, I wanted to look quickly. The other one is the euro-dollar. Euro-dollar is also positively affected by the good news, okay? At the same time, it also moves exactly as we expected. Now, on the 4-hour, we're expecting this to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? So this last move to the upside, because it looks impulsive, right? We're most likely going to end with an ABC correction, okay? It looks like wave has ended, okay, around the 2 extension, around 1.1180. So we should be expecting a correction down for B, and then a motive continuation for wave C, which is going to be also intermediate wave 4, around 112.50, and then we should be looking for prices to move lower. We get some sort of bias here on the MACD histogram that says that prices could indeed experience a small pullback. And the other part I wanted to look for the day. Oh, don't forget, so on the euro-dollar, we are expecting also the ECB. So we might see prices going lower. I mean, we could see this as an ABC that ends around 1.1180 or so, but I believe wave 4 has a deeper correction anyway. So we could see prices moving lower and then have another dip for 4. We should see how this pans out. But the ECB's meeting is very important on Thursday. Until Thursday, the markets are quite quiet on the economic calendar. So politics and fundamentals, politics and what's happening with trade war and Brexit are going to be affecting the euro-dollar, the pound-dollar, and other risk assets as risk on sentiment is back on. The other one I wanted to look for the day is the dollar CAD. We have the Canadian elections today and yesterday actually, or maybe today, I'm not sure. So we have this 4-year cycle of Trudeau, which has gotten the economy in a good point. Now we're looking at the dollar CAD moving lower on the technical perspective anyway, okay? So we're looking at this being wave 1 minor, 2 minor, and we're looking at 3 minor. Now this 3 minor, we completed the minute 2, and we're going for minute 3, then 4 and 5, which is going to be minor 3. Now I'm looking at this wave 3 intermediate to end near 126, okay? So we could be seeing the minor wave to go anywhere between 129, 128 or so, which is where also minute wave 5 is going to end. Then we should be seeing minor 4 and then of course 5. Now the case here is a bit more bearish to the downside. Now we don't know if Trudeau is going to win. He's going to be affected in the short term, the US dollar against the Canadian. But it's very interesting to see what's going to happen in the short term, because if Trudeau loses, then we are going to see the Canadian dollar maybe strengthening a bit because his opponent has promised to remove some sort of tariff. So we should be seeing some fiscal changes on the Canada's economy that is likely to affect the Canadian dollar on the upside. So take prices downwards. But they're very close at the moment, and it's very interesting to see where this is going to end.